Hi, it's Sarah here. How's it going? I hope you're having a great day today. We are going to be using the Christ unwinding technique, and I have some tips and tools to help you feel joy in your life. So joy is a very different emotion to happiness. Happiness is what you feel that puts a smile on your face. Joy, on the other hand, comes from your core. It's a state of being, and joy, if you put your awareness into your body, will make your whole body expand. So joy has one of the highest vibrations of all the emotions, and when you feel joy, it will automatically be transmuting suffering and fear and anxiety and grief and resentment, all those lower emotions that might be stuck in your body and energy field. Feeling joy is going to help raise your vibration, so it will help your ascension. And when you're feeling joyful, you are going to be feeling joy, you will be attracting more joyful experiences into your life. So joy is a huge part of your ascension, will play a huge part in your ascension, and it's also going to make you have a much easier and fun-filled life. So before we use the cross unwinding technique, let's just talk about a few tips and tools. So one of the most important things that you can do is self-awareness. You need to find out your belief system. It's very hard to feel joy if you have a belief, for example, that's going around in your head over and over again saying, I am bad. Because if you have a belief saying, I am bad, then that's going to keep perpetuating the feeling of shame. If you feel you've done something bad, you feel like I'm always doing something wrong, it's going to be perpetuating the feeling of guilt. So it's very hard to feel joyful if you're feeling a lot of guilt or shame or fear. Now these beliefs usually come from our early childhood. So look at your early childhood, and you need to look at your thoughts. How do you feel about yourself? What do you say about yourself? What does that little voice inside your head say about yourself? And you need to change that to something positive. And then one of the most important things you can do is self-praise. Self-praise is going to change your belief system. It's going to change that little voice in your head. It's going to change your thought patterns. So over and over again throughout the day, you're going to be saying things like, I am enough, I am lovable, I am divinely perfect, I'm God in human form, I am worthy, I am deserving, I am attractive, I am sexy, I am fun, I am interesting, I am gifted, I am smart. Anything that you can think of that's in the positive, I am loving, I am kind, I am generous, etc. You're going to keep saying those over and over again throughout the day, and it's really going to make a huge impact. The second thing you need to do is clear the stuck emotional energy from your body. Now the self-praise is going to have an effect on that, but there are other things that you can do. You can just put your awareness into your body. You can use crystals, essential oils. You can ask God, the angelic realm, ascending masters that you use. They will help as well to clear the stuck emotional energy from your body. I've received guidance about Hebrew letters, and the Hebrew letter to help you have more joy in your life is Yod. And all you have to do to use a spiritual symbol, it's a Hebrew letter but also a spiritual symbol, is imagine it's white, and you're just going to imagine putting it in various parts of your body, in your mind, for example, your third eye, your higher heart, your heart center, your physical heart, your belly. Just keep putting it in over and over again as white, and just say Yod as you put it in. You need to keep smiling and keep laughing. It doesn't matter how false it is. It doesn't matter if you're not feeling happy. Put a smile on your face and start laughing. It doesn't matter how your laugh sounds. It doesn't matter how false it is. Your body cannot tell the difference. If you're smiling and you're laughing, your body is going to start to relax because it feels safe. Your inner child will feel safe. It's very important, an important way for if your inner child feels safe and your inner child feels, okay, well, I can't have done anything that bad if we're laughing and smiling as well. Your inner child is going to start to feel better, then you will start to feel better. Okay, so your body cannot tell the difference, so smile and laugh, even if you don't feel like doing it. Doesn't matter how false it is. Deep breathing. My body is very good at telling me what it needs, and one of the things it keeps telling me about is deep breathing. Deep breathing is essential for your body to relax. It physically affects your vagus system, your vagus nerve rather, and this is telling your body that it is safe for it to relax. So deep breathing is one way that you can turn off that fear mechanism, which will help you have more joy in your life. Joyful music. Find some music that makes you want to move, that that makes you want to tap your feet, and keep listening to that music over and over again. And if you feel fearful, listen to that music or imagine that music's playing, and that's going to transmute the fear or anything else that you're feeling. Breathe it in. Imagine breathing in joy. So shut your eyes and just imagine breathing in joy. And then what you're going to do is exhale. And as you exhale, you're going to breathe it out through your heart center. In the middle of your chest, push joy out. And then just keep breathing it in and pushing it out. And you'll be filling your body full of joy, but you'll also be helping to open your heart center, which will let more love and light in. Again, bringing in joy. Gratitude. Gratitude is very important. Gratitude is incredibly high vibrational emotion as well. Gratitude will help open your heart, and opening your heart, as I said, brings in more love and light and will help you feel more joy. Lastly, don't judge anything. Don't judge yourself, don't judge your experiences, don't judge anyone else. Judgment is a real way to lower our vibration, to bring in shame and guilt and unworthiness and undeserving, those kind of things, and just see every experience as neutral, because basically it is neutral. Okay, so we are going to be using the Christ unwinding technique to help you have more joy. Now, if you've never used it before, it's a technique I developed with Yeshua a few years ago now, and it works for anyone. You don't have to be Christian. The Christ energy is source love, basically. And with this technique, you are going to be having your eyes shut, and you're going to be reading sentences in front of your shut eyes. Now, if you can't see your sentences, it's because your mind is either judging it's unsafe for you to see them, or you're not worthy of seeing them. So just keep telling yourself over and over again, it is safe and worthy for me to see my sentences, because the technique actually works better if you can see your sentences rather than just imagine they're there. It will still work if you just imagine them, but you're actually giving yourself kind of a double dose if you can see them as well. And it doesn't matter about your spelling, it's your intention that counts. As long as you know what it says, it really doesn't matter if you spell the word wrongly. Okay, so all you have to do is just shut your eyes and just say, I call upon the Christ light to help me. And then with your eyes shut, you're just going to read the following two sentences. So the first one is, it is my birthright to be joyful. It is my birthright to be joyful. And then underneath, I give myself permission to feel joy. So I give myself permission to feel joy. And then you're just going to see your sentences. They're going to go up into your mind, and they're going to start to weave left and right and back to front and up and down and around and round. Just keep reading your sentences going around your mind. It is my birthright to be joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. It is my birthright to feel joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. And then you're just going to see your sentences. They are going to start to spiral anti-clockwise down through your head, down through your throat, down through the center of your chest, reading your sentences as they're going around. It is my birthright to feel joyful. Down the center of your belly, I give myself permission to feel joy. And see them going down the center of your pelvis. It is my birthright to be joyful. Then you're going to see them, they're going to spiral down the gap between your legs all the way to the floor. I give myself permission to feel joy. And then when they reach the floor, you can either see them going off into the distance or down into the ground, whichever you prefer. Then you're going to read your sentences again in front of your shut eyes, as though they were written on the inside of your forehead. I give myself, it is my birthright to feel joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. And this time your sentences are going to go up your left hand. So see them coming out from your mind, spiraling up your left hand, up your left arm, over your left elbow and up your left upper arm. When they reach your left shoulder, you're just going to spiral them across from your left shoulder across the top of your back to your right shoulder. Reading your sentences, it is my birthright to be joyful. When they reach your right shoulder, spiral them back across to your left. I give myself permission to feel joy. Then when they reach your left shoulder, you're going to spiral them down the left side of your body. So down your left chest and upper back. It is my birthright to be joyful. Down the left side of your belly, I give myself permission to feel joy. Down the left side of your pelvis, it is my birthright to be joyful. Down your left thigh, over your left knee and down your left calf, I give myself permission to feel joy. And then you're just going to see them going over your left foot and again down into the ground or off into the distance. And we're just going to repeat that process. So with your eyes shut, sing your sentences in front of your shut eyes. It is my birthright to be joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. And this time they're going to go up your right side. So going up your right hand, up your right arm, over your right elbow and up your right upper arm. When they reach your right shoulder, spiral them across to your left. Reading your sentences, it is my birthright to be joyful. When they reach your left shoulder, spiral them back across to your right. I give myself permission to feel joy. When they reach your right shoulder, spiral them down the right side of your body. It is my birthright to be joyful. Down the right side of your belly, I give myself permission to feel joy. Down the right side of your pelvis, it is my birthright to be joyful. Over your right thigh, over your right knee, down your right calf, I give myself permission to feel joy. And then see them going over your right foot, off into the distance or down into the ground. And just seeing your sentences again with your eyes shut. It is my birthright to be joyful. And underneath, I give myself permission to feel joy. And this time you just see your sentences going outwards, and we just ask your sentences to be sent across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Then lastly, we just finish off by seeing them written across the outside of our body. So just write them across the top of your head here, or this way, it doesn't really matter. It is my birthright to be joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. And just imagine them written across the outside of your forehead. It doesn't matter if you go left to right or right to left. It is my birthright to be joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. And you're going to see them going across your higher heart here. It is my birthright to be joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. And lastly, you're going to see them in big white and beautiful white and gold letters going across the center of your chest. It is my birthright to be joyful. I give myself permission to feel joy. And then we just say thank you to the Christ light. Now this technique works better, obviously, the more often you use it, the quicker it's going to work, but it works better if you can change your sentences around. So I've just got a few other suggestions. I am worthy and deserving of feeling joyful. I am allowed to have fun. Life is fun and exciting. I am worthy and deserving of ease and peace. I see life through the lens of love. I see life through a higher perspective. I am God in human form. Now feel free to use your own. Make sure they're in the positive and the present. So it's I am safe rather than I'm not unsafe or I'm becoming safe. It is I am safe. The other thing, the last thing I just want to mention about joy is that it's very close to excitement. If you feel it hard to feel joy, try feeling excitement instead. And then after you've felt excitement for a few times, then see if you can change it to joy. Okay, I hope that helps. Much love and many blessings from my heart to yours.